Hello, everybody. How do you do? I am glad you are here today, and welcome back to another day on Musical Mr. B. I'm Mr. B, as you guys already know, and we are here for what I want to start calling Storytime Friday. So I think it's super important that that students get read to in classes and things like that. I usually always do like sound stories and things like that. But I also enjoy reading regular books to students as well from my little time as being a regular classroom teacher. I had a lot of fun doing that, and the kids always seem to enjoy it. So I have two stories I'm going to be reading today. In these 5-minute storybooks, I have a Disney one, and I also have a Pete the Cat one. So I have not as much time today to record, but I will be doing two stories for you guys, so it should be a little bit over 10 minutes. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy the video. Really quick, again, if you like the content, please leave a like. It shows me that people are receiving the content well. The comments should be enabled for this video and for the rest of the videos now. So if you would like to leave a comment on any of the videos, please feel free to leave a comment. They should be up. If they are not, I will know because nobody left a comment. So be the first one to take the adventure. Leave a comment if you would like to. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the content. I said yesterday that we just passed 100 views. We are now over 200. So we are working our way up, and it makes me very happy, very excited. I saw that in my analytics this morning, and I was overwhelmed by the reception this channel is getting. So I'm hoping today's video is no different. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy some stories, and I will be showing the pictures as well as reading. So we are going to be reading one from my favorite Disney movie today, The Lion King. So this story is called A Day Without Pumbaa. So, and excuse me for being a little sniffly, I just woke up not too long ago, so we'll see how this goes. So, A Day Without Pumbaa. Said Timon the meerkat. Breakfast time. Come to daddy, you tasty little critters. Timon was showing Simba the lion cub how to catch some very sneaky bugs in the jungle. Too bad Pumbaa has to miss out on this feast, Simba said as he pounced on a juicy beetle. I haven't seen him since sunup, Timon replied. Ooh, there's a good one. Watch me, Simba, and learn. And I will show the pictures. I will do my best to make sure that they are seen. Timon crouched behind a rotten log, crawling with beetles. He was about to pounce when... Ah! Pumbaa swooped out of the trees, swinging wildly on a vine. He plowed straight into Timon, flattening the meerkat like a pancake. Oops. Sorry, Timon, Pumbaa said, picking himself up. Sorry, shouted Timon. Sorry, you say? That's the 19th, no, the 20th time you've crashed into me this week. But it wasn't on purpose, Pumbaa told him. You never do anything on purpose, Timon replied. You're a natural disaster. Why couldn't you catch a bug if it flew into your mouth? That's not true, Pumbaa protested, tears welling up in his eyes. Look, I'll prove it. The clumsy warthog lunged for a juicy grub, only to fall headfirst into a puddle. Mud splattered on Simba and Timon. That's it, cried Timon. I've had it. No more natural disasters. Pumbaa looked heartbroken. Do you think I'm a disaster too? He asked Simba. Well, Simba replied, you have to admit, sometimes you do things that are pretty disastrous. Pumbaa hugged his head. You're right, he said. Nobody wants me around. It would be better for everyone if I just left. With that, Pumbaa slowly plodded off into the jungle. Just then the clouds thickened, and a bolt of lightning shot through the sky. Wait a second, said Simba. Timon, we can't let him go. But Timon wouldn't even turn to watch his friend leave. If that warthog thinks I'm going to beg him to stay, he's sorely mistaken, Timon said. Trust me, Simba, he'll be back by lunchtime. But as the rain began to pour, Simba wasn't so sure. The storm came and went, and then so did lunchtime, but still no Pumbaa. Simba began to worry. Simba looked off in the direction Pumbaa had gone. We shouldn't have been so hard on him, the lion cub said. I wonder if he's okay. He's fine, snapped Timon, who was still sore from getting squashed that morning. Besides, He's the only one that walked out on us, remember? Poof, gone. History as far as I'm concerned. Pumbaa? Who's that? Never heard of him. Simba sighed. Oh, stop moping, Timon continued, and think about it. We can do anything we want now that we ain't worrying about getting knocked over, covered with mud, or run over. Let's enjoy it. As Timon marched off, Simba followed behind. First, Simba and Timon tried chasing vultures. Then they splashed in the river. Then they even tried playing a game of tag among the vines. But somehow, nothing they did seemed like very much fun. Something, or someone, was missing. So what do you want to do now? Timon asked Simba. Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do? I asked you first, said Timon. The sun began to dip below the horizon. Timon sighed. He was bored, and, he admitted to himself, it was also possible that he missed Pumbaa. Just a little. They look pretty bored to me. By the time Simba and Timon finished dinner, they were both a little grumpy. They hadn't really enjoyed anything they'd done that day. Soon it would be bedtime, and their friends still hadn't returned. There's got to be something fun to do, said Simba. Well, Timon said gloomily, what do you want to do? I don't know, said Simba. What do you want to do? The pair went on and on and on, trying to think of fun things to do. They would have gone on even longer, but suddenly they heard a rustling sound coming from along the riverbank. Timon, Simba, look what I found! Wham! Pumbaa tumbled out of the jungle, knocking into Timon and Pumbaa. Timon and Simba. Pumbaa had brought bugs for his friends, but the critters went flying into the air. I'm back, Pumbaa said with a groan. So we see, Timon mumbled from beneath the warthog. Embarrassed, Pumbaa stood up and faced his friends. I came back to show you all the bugs I found, he said. But now look what I've done. I'm the worst friend ever. Now wait 1 minute, cried Timon. That's just not true. You're a wonderful friend, and we missed you, Simba said. We even missed your disasters. Pumbaa stopped and turned toward his friends hopefully. It appears, Timon said with a small smile, that we've grown accustomed to being stepped on, bruised, and squashed. Today was no fun without you, Simba exclaimed. You're our very favorite disaster. Pumbaa rushed toward him. As he did, he accidentally knocked over Timon and stepped on Simba's paw. But this time, his friends didn't really mind. As Simba curled up to sleep, he was already looking forward to the adventures he would have the next day with both of his friends. I like that book. I like that story. I love The Lion King. It's my favorite. So, our second one is from a book that a lot of you guys have probably already read or may have at home. Pete the Cat. It's always a favorite, so I figured I'd dive into this as well. When one of my favorite Pete the Cat stories, called Sir Pete the Brave. I quite enjoy Pete the Cat. They're very fun. Meet Sir Pete. He is the bravest and coolest knight in all of Cat Kingdom. He wears a suit of armor and a helmet. He even carries a sword. There's Sir Pete. There's also Chillax Pete from the previous story. All day long, Sir Pete does lots of knightly things. He rides a horse and climbs a tower. At dinner, Sir Pete listens to Lady Callie play the harp. Lady Callie is awesome. Bravo! Sir Pete yells at the end of each song. He claps louder than anyone. One night, while Lady Callie plays beautifully, someone casts a spell, and everyone falls asleep, even Sir Pete. When everyone wakes up, Lady Callie is gone. Oh no, says Sir Pete the Brave. I know what to do. I will find Lady Callie and save her. So off goes Sir Pete to save Lady Callie. Yikes! Sir Pete falls into a giant hole. Who could have made such a huge hole? The hole is a dragon's footprint. Follow the footsteps, Sir Pete says to his horse. The dragon must have taken Lady Callie. The footsteps stop. Where did the dragon go? Sir Pete looks up. And sees the dragon flying across the lake with Lady Callie and her harp. Uh-oh, what's going to happen to Lady Callie? Sir Pete can't fly. How will he get across the lake? He gets an idea. He can row. Across the lake he goes. Sir Pete gets to the other side of the lake. He spots a dragon cave. The dragon and Lady Callie must be inside the cave. He has to go inside, but it's very dark. Then he hears the music. He must save Lady Callie. He won't be scared. He is Sir Pete the Brave. He follows the music, but it suddenly stops. He finds a harp, but no Lady Callie. Where could she be? Sir Pete will not give up. He sees a hill and decides to climb it. From there, he can probably see Lady Callie. At the top of the hill, he looks around for his friend. Then he hears the loud growl. Sir Pete is scared. The hill suddenly starts to move. What's happening? Oh no, this is not a hill. Sir Pete is on the dragon's back. He did not find Lady Callie, but he found the dragon. What's going to happen to Sir Pete? Sir Pete knows what to do. He slides down, down, down the dragon's back as quickly as possible. Hopefully the dragon does not eat Sir Pete. The dragon feels something ticklish on his back and sees Pete. The dragon lets out a mighty roar. Sir Pete is in trouble. Then out of nowhere, he hears a familiar voice. Sir Pete, says Lady Callie, I will save you. Save me, says Sir Pete, but I came to save you. Sir Pete and Lady Callie start to argue about who is saving who. They stop fighting, though, when it starts to rain. But wait, there are no rain clouds inside a cave. Sir Pete and Lady Callie look up and see the dragon crying. Oh, poor dragon. What's wrong? Asked Lady Callie. I just wanted to sing along, the dragon sobs. But people get scared when they see me because I am so huge and have sharp teeth. I did not want to scare anybody. Sir Pete and Lady Callie feel bad for making the dragon sad. I have an idea, says Sir Pete. Will you give us a ride? The dragon flies Sir Pete and Lady Callie home. Everyone is happy to see them. At first, they're scared of the dragon. He's our friend, says Lady Callie. Everyone is no longer scared of the dragon. You don't need a great voice to make music, says Sir Pete. Just good friends. And that is true, boys and girls. You don't need a great voice to make music. You just need great friends. The dragon smiles. He can finally sing along. And the dragon joins their songs. 3 cheers for Lady Callie and Sir Pete the Brave. I like that story too. That was fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. So friends, thank you very much for joining us today on another adventure in the world of musical Mr. B. Like I said in the beginning of the video, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And thank you for joining me for our first Storytime Friday. Feel free to leave a comment down below. If I'm pretty sure that they are available to leave comments down below now. If parents, if you guys are okay with them leaving comments, or if you would like to leave a comment on their behalf, please do. It helps me gauge how the videos are being received. And if you guys have ideas for other videos or stories that you guys would like to see, I would love to have those comments suggested. Now, for the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, there will not be videos posted on the channel. Like I said at the very beginning of this, our schedule is Monday through Friday. It's usually like a regular school week. I do a lot of video planning and things like that, or I'm planning to over the weekend. And Monday, I will give you guys a heads up, is actually going to be a video series called Make It Monday, where we make DIY instruments and things like that. And the one on Monday is quite a doozy to start out with, and I'm very excited to see if I can get it to work. So once again, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and hit the bell if you would like notifications for when I go live or when I post a video. Thank you guys for joining on another day of Musical Mr. B. Mr. B, out.